Welcome to this guided hypnosis session. Today we will be exploring the concept of the shadow, as defined by Carl Jung. The shadow is the part of our psyche that contains the aspects of ourselves that we have rejected or repressed. By integrating with the shadow, we can gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and live a more authentic and fulfilling life. Begin by finding a comfortable and quiet place to sit or lie down. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in. Hold it for just a moment, and then release it slowly. As you continue to breathe deeply and slowly, focus on the sound of my voice and let yourself relax. Allow your muscles to soften and release any tension or stress. Imagine a warm and peaceful place, a place where you feel completely safe and secure. As you focus on this peaceful place, allow yourself to sink deeper and deeper into relaxation. Continue to breathe deeply and slowly, and let your mind drift away from any distracting thoughts. You are now in a state of deep and total relaxation, and you will continue to relax even more with each passing moment. From this state of deep relaxation, you will be more open and receptive to the suggestions that will follow, and you will find it easier to focus on the task at hand. Continue to relax even more with each passing moment. Now, with your eyes closed, imagine yourself standing in a dark forest. As you stand in this dark forest, the trees tower above you, their branches reaching out like gnarled fingers, blocking out most of the sun. The air is thick with mist, and the only sounds you can hear are the distant hooting of owls and the crunching of leaves underfoot. But you know that you are safe here, and you must continue on your journey. As you walk deeper into the forest, the air becomes thicker, the ground beneath you transforms into a lush, vibrant moss. The trees around you start to take on an otherworldly glow as if they are lit from within. The forest is a symphony of life and wonder. The tall, slender trees reach towards the sky like dancers stretching for the heavens, their leaves rustling gently in the breeze like a chorus of whispers. The sun filters through the branches, dappling the forest floor in a warm, inviting light. The ground is a lush blanket of moss and ferns cushioning the feet of those who wander in its paths. The air is thick with the scent of pine and earth, invigorating and grounding all at once. Being a part of this forest is like being a part of one body, every element working in harmony to create a symphony of beauty. The trees, the earth, the sky, the water, all come together to create a feeling of oneness, a sense of belonging. Here, in the heart of nature, we are reminded of the interconnectedness of all things and our place within the grand tapestry of life. But with every tree comes shadow, becomes darkness. It seems as if this beautiful forest harbors a deep and mysterious secret. At the same time as it is light, is also dark. You see, in order for these trees to reach so high to the heavens, their roots must sink very deep. You can better now see that in every beautiful forest there is some darkness. In this way, the darkness of the forest becomes a little more intense now. But at the same time, it's as if the shadows are also alive with their own energies. You begin to notice something strange beginning to happen. At the same time, you know you're in no danger. In fact, you're relaxed. This forest is beautiful and brings with it the living darkness, another side to it. You glance behind you and notice that at this moment you are not alone. There, not far away in the distance, is a dark figure stalking you, following you. Just a little behind, you can feel its presence. It seems to be made of pure darkness. Its eyes seem to pierce through the mist, watching your every move. You know this figure means you no harm, and you understand that there's a part of you trying to ignore it, to pretend it's not there, so that you can focus on the parts of the forest that you like. But you must attend to this figure, for this figure is the master of the forest. Relax into this feeling. Forgive yourself for trying to reject this part of the forest that you thought was unpleasant, for you realize the more you try to push it away, the more it seems to loom over you. As you look at the dark figure, it is okay to feel a bit of unease. This figure means you no harm. This is a good sense of unease. It is the kind of feeling you get when you feel that you are about to have an immeasurable breakthrough in your life, in your consciousness. That this feeling is just a hurdle among the many hurdles of life that you must overcome to reach a new state. You now realize that this figure represents all the parts of yourself that you have been ignoring or repressing. It is the shadow, the parts of yourself that you refuse to accept or acknowledge. You may now feel a sense of fear or unease as you try to ignore it. But deep down, you know that it is important to confront this shadow, to understand and accept all parts of it. You take a deep breath and allow yourself to move towards the figure. And as you do, the figure moves closer to you, and the forest around you begins to change. Remain relaxed. Focus on your breathing. The trees become clearer as you approach this figure. The mist begins to dissipate, and the shadows recede. As you approach the shadow, a cold wind brushes against your skin. You may feel a sense of fear or unease as you try to get away, but deep down, you know that it's important to confront this shadow, to understand and accept all parts of it. Take a deep breath and allow yourself to turn towards the figure even more. And as you do, the cold wind intensifies. The hairs on the back of your arms begin to stand on end. You can feel the chill of the shadow's energy as it envelops you. But as the figure now embraces you, you begin to feel a sense of warmth and completeness wash over you. The chill of the wind subsides, the shadow recedes and absorbs into your heart chakra. As you realize that by facing your shadow, you've gained a deeper understanding of yourself and you become more whole. The cold touch of the wind that was once there was just a reminder that the shadow is a part of you. Reintegration makes you stronger and more complete. By facing your shadow, you've gained a deeper understanding of yourself, and you become more whole. Now in your mind's eye, close the eyes in your imagination's eyes, and again take a deep breath as you see nothing but the darkness within yourself. And as you exhale, imagine yourself fully now integrated with your shadow. You may feel a sense of peace and completeness wash over you. In your mind's eye, still in the forest, open your imagination eyes. And once again, you see the forest. But before you, where once stood the dark figure, is no longer there. The shadow has now become a part of you. You turn around and realize you've come across a fork in the road. One path leads to the left, while the other leads to the right. As you approach the fork in the road, you can't help but feel a sense of uncertainty. The path to the left is well trodden and familiar, illuminated by a soft ethereal light and covered in a blanket of moss and soft greenery. It represents the comfort of the status quo, the parts of yourself that you are aware of and comfortable with. But the path to the right is shrouded in darkness, overgrown with twisted vines and thorny bushes. It represents the unknown, the parts of yourself that you've repressed and denied, fears, doubts, and worries. You take a moment to consider which path you will choose. While the path to the left is tempting, you know by staying on it, you would be denying a part of yourself. The path to the right is mysterious, uncertain, just like life. But now, you trust in your own ability, your integrated self, and you understand all parts of yourself. You know, by facing the unknown, you will become stronger, wiser, and more confident. Take a deep breath in. And now move towards the path to the right. Let that breath out, ready to confront the darkness head on. As you walk down the right path, you realize now the darkness is not something to be feared, simply a part of the light. You feel a part of the darkness and gain a deeper understanding of yourself, become more whole. And as you walk through this darkness, you feel a part of it. You are a part of it. And as you realize this, the path becomes clearer. The vines and thorny bushes recede, the shadows recede. You now realize the path of self-discovery and integration is the true path of wholeness and completeness. As you walk, you begin to notice small details you hadn't before. as the light shines brighter with each step forward. You see a small stream that runs along the path. You notice the sound of birds singing in the distance. You start to feel more relaxed and at ease as you notice that the forest is once again welcoming. As you continue to walk, you come across a clearing in the forest. In the center of the clearing, you see a large mirror. The mirror is standing on a pedestal, a silver pedestal, and it is surrounded by a soft, warm light. As you approach the mirror, you find that the shadowy figure appears to you in the mirror. You realize this figure staring back at you is your shadow self, reflected back at you. Take this moment to look at yourself in the mirror, this horrendous yet interestingly mysterious sight. Notice any feelings of thoughts that come to mind. As you continue to look at yourself in the mirror, this shadow self, I want you to begin to feel a sense of acceptance. You realize that the aspects of yourself that you have rejected or repressed are a part of you, and they deserve to be acknowledged and accepted. You also realize that by integrating with the shadow, you are becoming a more whole and complete person. Imagine that you are merging with this reflection of the shadow self. Feel a sense of unity and wholeness, as if the two parts of yourself are becoming one. Take a moment to feel the sense of integration now in your body. Wholeness. Experience that wholeness now. When you feel ready, open your eyes. Take a deep breath. Take a moment to notice how you feel and to remind yourself that you are now more whole and complete than ever before. You are able to integrate your shadow self and your empowered life to live an authentic and fulfilling life. I hope this guided meditation helped you. This guided hypnosis session has been designed to help you explore the concept of the shadow and gain a deeper understanding of yourself through the process of integrating with the shadow. Remember that the journey of integration is ongoing, and you can come back to the session whenever you feel the need to reconnect with yourself. Thank you for taking the time to go on this journey with me. God bless.